Greetings. I'm Kaylee, our new announcer? Anyways, if you love the podcast, be sure to check us out on our social media, like, comment, or follow. We can be found on Instagram at Groggy Donkey and Facebook under the same name. Very original. Our website is artgroggydonkey.podbean.com. Thank you for joining us, and stay groggy.
In a tavern not so far away, called the Groggy Donkey, four friends met one fateful day. What will the dungeon master say? With spores to spread, an elf of wisdom, but he gives dread. A Dino, a paladin with devotion guiding his legs, showing his enemies the last dance. Rooney's a Genesee cleric who will silently chant her song to guide all the lost souls along. Climb the bugbear, strong and cunning by our side. Society's rules he won't abide. But wills he won't abide. Oh, the Groggy Donkey calls us home, where the adventurer's spirit roam. From the shadows to the dawn, our bond is never gone. The adventurer's spirit roam. From the shadows to the dawn, our bond is never gone.
This is my
Hey, I'm gonna walk up to you and I'm gonna be a bow dork.
Yeah.
Walk into this happening. Oh, hey, beautiful. What's going on? What are you doing? Hello, my name is Bow Dork.
Yeah, he's this old ass grumpy turtle.
Oh, a turtle!
I love it. I'm sorry.
If I ever get the chance.
Nice
With
to
a
see
character,
you.
it's gonna have a Jimmy Stewart voice.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that would be funny.
Jimmy Stewart
Well,
voice.
see, I was walking and one way, and the bear was coming the other way, and kind of
just jumped out of nowhere.
All right, drum roll, everybody. We are rolling.
I realized that.
I love recording these little pre-bits. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Groggy Donkey, everybody. Oh God, please no. Welcome back. We're gonna get into.
That's the opening. That's the opening that you have with the whole video and stuff. You get that sound.
Yeah, you're not recording your intro this morning. We're just gonna we're just fucking around now.
So we have arrived at the town of Ziz.
It's an island. Yes. Don't spoil it. I know you wrote
Island
it.
of Ziz.
Yes, it's island.
So it's a whole Ziz island.
Yep.
It's full of Ziz.
Lots of ziz.
And Zaz.
What are the creatures on here? Are they Zizians?
Bro, that's such a zizzy ziz. Like, don't ziz me up, bro.
Or are they Zizzies?
Zizzies.
Ziz would be Zizians. That could be Zizites. Zizites?
Mm-hmm.
Zizzles?
That kind of sounds like a
Medical condition.
yeah
Disease.
a disease.
I got the
More lightning
disease.
termite.
Zizites? Oh, shit. I remember that. The port of Ziz. Oh, actually. Yeah, you're at the port of Ziz. The captain, the pirate captain, the bad pirate captain. Have we taken a long rest in between now and then? Oh, yeah, it's been long enough. You all have done a long rest. The pirate captain is now unparalyzed. But he is tied up. He's, what are you going to do to him? I don't really care about the pirate captain. All I care about is getting my legs on dry ground. I'm a man of the woods.
Stop jumping in the water.
Woo! I'm gonna just stealth away. Apple 20.
Just in the port of Ziz?
Yeah, just start.
Adino, let's go check out and see what kind of foods they've got. I bet they've got some great stuff in season right now.
And
Wait,
famished
what
I
time
am.
of year is it? Oh, I have no idea. I didn't think about that.
It's
That's one of the things I hadn't
summer.
gotten to in world building. Well, anyway,
Season.
let's just say it's a good season. There's something in season. Apples?
I think you mean a season.
Just remember, there's 8 seasons in a year.
All right, it's getting changed.
Nope. No, it only took us this long. You could change it.
No, it's fine.
Gotta try harder next time.
So, this is a for those who are well traveled, know that Ziz has it's a kind of one of those port stops along the way across the Bay of Kings, whatever direction you're going. There's also the island of Montreal. Montreal. Not Montreal. That's in
Montreal.
Canada. Yeah, Montreal. There's that island too, and so those who are well traveled, it's a common stopping point, but it's also it is the only source of the world's platinum. It has the largest platinum mine that seems to be ever like replenishing itself. There's lots of platinum. There are some dangers on Ziz. I'm not going to tell you what they are, however. You have heard that there are some dangerous things that are on Ziz, besides, pirates and such like. But there's some other dangers further inland away from the city. You pull into the port of Ziz. Grime, even though you are stealthing away, because you are kind of like, you're exploring the world and you're learning things about it and you're looking around, you're trying to find cool things, Ziz is kind of drab to you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's shiny because the rock, it's like black, but there's like silver, like the silvery color all throughout Los Platinum, all throughout the island, just all over the place. So it kind of sparkles. So the island kind of has like a sparkly, scintillating look to it. Even though like the whole town is just drab. It's just like a fishing town, sort of. It's like a in-between waypoint. Yeah. So it's boring, but kind of pretty to look at.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. You two have been to Ziz, obviously, in your travels. Like once or twice. Yeah.
Good old sis.
Yeah. So you guys know about actually roll a history check, both of you, to see if you know about these. That's cocked. That's the same number it was almost on. 11.
7.
You don't remember anything about. You just know that it's dangerous. Don't go into the middle of the island. Don't go that way. Don't go towards the platinum mines. But yeah, just stay in the port. There are various vendors, and oh, excuse me, I'm reading ahead on my thing to the wrong town. Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, no, that was right. Okay, various small vendors, diverse people. It's a port city. There's like tiny little fish stands. There's a couple docks. There's a few. There's a tavern. There's stuff like that. But like it's not really like a spot where people stop and stay. Like it looks like the locals who live on Ziz. There's not very many of them. And they it's a tiny town. Not a lot of people like live on Ziz, except for like the business owners.
Ariok is going to sit by the sea and he's going to read his poetry book.
Okay.
Do I get to mark a little point on my...
Yeah, mark one of your little points.
Are you gonna read for us?
What are the rest of you doing?
Well, now I'm really fucking hungry because he just talked about my favorite snack in the whole world. So I'm gonna go find some food.
Okay. You got like I said, there's a tavern. There's a few like little fish stands. But dang it, I was gonna say, think of like downtown Amman. Wait, you've never been to downtown Amman.
somewhere.
There's a bunch of little stands. They got like, fresh squeezed orange juice. They've got like these like little meat sticks. We've got some that are like look like a gyro stand. Yeah, stuff like that.
A euro for me, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe a turkey leg. Then a whole side of beef.
You're getting a euro?
3 pounds of bacon.
A euro. Okay. You have 3 choices of meat. You have sheep, owlbear, and
chewy.
I know, right? Sheep, owlbear, and damn it, what's that animal's name?
Polgern?
Yeah, that's it. Holgern.
What's a bulgur?
They're all kind of gamey.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go sheep.
Alright, cool. So you got sheep.
It's a
Mark off 4
creature that kind of resembles
3 copper pieces.
like a velociraptor.
Oh yeah, you showed me that. Okay.
I was trying to think of ox.
Way off.
Even better on muskox.
It tastes a little weird, but it's not bad. You just know that like Ziz has to import a lot of their meat because they don't really have a lot of natural animals on the island.
This gyro is definitely important.
Well, it's a volcanic island, right?
No.
No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, there's not a lot of wildlife on the island, or native wildlife, I should say. Rooney, what are you doing?
Nothing really.
Nothing.
I'm just wandering.
Just wandering.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of just a busy port town. There's not really
Yeah.
much around. Yeah,
Just wandering.
cool. Wandering around.
Not really doing anything in particular.
Captain's old dead meat now. Just
It was just means to an end.
okay.
Wow.
Do you get off the ship with Eric and Adino, or do you like just kind of straggle behind us?
I struggle behind a little bit.
Okay. Right as you're about to leave the ship, the captain stops you, and he says, "I congratulate you and your fellow adventurers, compatriots. That's the word. You and your compatriots, for the work that you've done on the ship, and for helping through both of those very interesting encounters." Then he hands you a pouch that jingles,
Hell yeah, he does.
and he goes, I won't charge you for your passage to Leaksville.
Sweet. Sweet nugs. Nice. How much is in this jingly pouch?
So you each paid where'd it go? You each paid 15 gold apiece, so it's 15 times 3. So,
Now, do I be the good person and give it back, or do
yeah,
I just
you
keep
now
it?
have a pouch of gold that you can decide what you want to do with it.
Nice.
You don't have to give it back to the guys. You don't have to tell them that, oh, the captain was nice enough to give us the money back. You know. Graham. Oh, and you're exploring the city. Yeah, it's tiny. It's not a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of the same way I described it to him first.
Yeah.
You're just still wandering. You're gonna try
Who's
to.
the wealthiest person around?
Maybe a couple of. You might see some merchants that look kind of like they've got some. They've got some
Mona.
Okay.
girthy bags.
I'm gonna bump into one of them and see if I can take a pouch. Just take something off of them.
Yeah.
That's an 18 plus 5. 23.
Yeah. So as you're walking along, you see one of those like kind of wealthy looking merchants, and you bump, and You find. Oh, actually, man, I have
A mushroom.
I have a table of random things.
If I get another dang mushroom, I'm throwing it at the person's face.
I have a table of random things. I'm gonna bring that up.
It's a bag of acorns.
That is not my random things. That is not my random things.
Well, there's acorns in our money pouch.
Oh, damn it! That's the thing I was gonna have you read. Anyway.
I can read that next time.
Okay.
Send it to me.
Where's my thing of random things? My thing of random things. My table of random things.
Was a squirrel wild shaped as a merchant. So he's got his acorns.
I have a table of random things, and I cannot find it. I don't know why I can't find it. Okay. How about this? You find a pouch. You're able to like unloop it from the from like his belt loop, and you find a pouch, and it kind of like rattles. When you look inside, it's got these kind of shiny looking smooth rocks.
Are we talking gems? Or are we talking...
Just shiny smooth rocks. There's about 10 of them. There's 10 of them.
Okay, I still have the pouch and I'm walking away, you know. I'm not sticking around for him to go, what?
No, there's 10 of these little round smooth rocks.
Okay. Interesting. I'll add it to mine.
10 smooth rocks.
Yes, 10 smooth rocks. And they're kind of orange.
Sunstone.
You're welcome, by the way. Stupid thing. Okay. You're not gonna check it out, you're just gonna grab it and run off and then not
Yeah,
even
I'm
look
gonna
into
take
it.
it out. I'm not checking it out in the middle of the shirt.
Well, not there, I'm just saying, like, you've obviously walked away. You've walked away, you have time to check it out.
I mean, if I have a chance to look at them, I'll look at them.
Okay. You definitely have a chance.
Okay. Then,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look at them.
Make an investigation check first.
Investigation. I don't even know what investigation is right now. Oh yeah, 11.
They're smooth orange shiny rocks, but
Yeah.
they're lighter than a rock should be. But they're not pearls, even though they kind of look like a pearl.
Okay. Are they magical in any way?
Arcana.
That was cocked.
Yeah. Nope.
You think so?
Plus, 1.
You think so? They look magical to you.
I'm not gonna let them know.
Wait, you want like this? Are you throwing one?
No.
Okay.
No. By no means was this throwing.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right. Yeah, you think they're magical, so you're gonna hold on to them. They look very valuable for sure.
Okay, fair enough.
Cool.
Fair enough. I just have custom items until I figure out what they do.
So,
Alright.
Ariok would like to do 2 things. One, I want to find the captain.
Which captain?
Fucking Morblin.
Morblin? He's back on the ship. They have to repair the ship before you guys can leave.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just gonna go find him.
He's on the ship.
Captain Morblin.
What can I do for you?
Well, I was curious. We took a little bit of damage with the little encounter that we had, and I was how long do you think it's going to be before we are able to sail onto Leaguesport or Leaguesville?
Honestly, I think this will set back our journey about 12 hours.
Well, that's not too bad. That's actually pretty
Yeah,
good.
you guys actually did not take a lot of damage.
No, we didn't, but a little bit. All right, 12 hours isn't bad. We could. So we'll be leaving in 12 hours or tomorrow.
We will be leaving.
What about dinner? We leave.
Since it is the mid-afternoon, we'll be leaving tomorrow morning.
Alright.
No, the kung fu thing.
Alright. Second thing is I'm gonna go find Rooney.
She's not too far away. You can't miss her. She's just walking around the town.
Haven't showered in a week. Follow the stank.
I smell a weird.
That sounds bad when you say it like that.
It does.
You do the old Power Rangers movie. I smell teenage.
Wow. Forgot how bad that,
That was a flashback.
Jeez. Anyway,
Okay, yeah, you find Rooney.
Rooney. Hello.
Hi.
So, I'm by no means forcing you away from me and the Dino, but I'm curious. Why are you still with us? I mean, I'm clearly out of my mind,
Yeah. You are.
and I've got this quest for, well, revenge basically. There's not much in it for you. Why are you still following us?
Not necessarily for you guys, but I'm on the right path, following what my goddess tells me.
When you say that, this sense of kind of peace comes about you.
She's told me I'm on the right path, so I'm just gonna keep trucking along until she tells me otherwise.
Well, it's hard to argue with Divine and their wants and desires. So, I can respect that.
What are both of your passive perceptions?
Passive perception?
Mhm.
12.
15.
Sure. I'll allow it, Rudy. You're like just below 2. But, okay. Both of you, as you're talking, you catch out of the corner of your eye. And this person kind of watching you from behind one of the buildings. And, then quickly darts back behind the building a little bit, kind of like one of those.
Mm.
Like that.
You see that?
I did. Let's you go that way, I'll go that way, and we'll meet in the middle.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, I'm going right, she's going left, and we're gonna try to pincer movement
No,
this
I
person.
want to go right.
Alright, fine, I don't give a fuck. Sassy teenagers.
Alright, Rooney goes right and Eric goes left.
And I would like to prepare an action,
Okay.
and I want to prepare blindness, deafness.
Okay, what's your like trigger? Like as soon as you see the person?
Yeah, as soon as I see the person that I see, I want to blind them.
Damn it. Okay. You guys come around the corner, and just as you come around the corner where the person should be, they're not there. But then when you look, you can see, like, the back of the person starting to make their way through the crowd.
Okay, well, yeah, see what my range is on that bad boy. 30 feet, are they within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, about.
Alright, I'm casting blindness on them.
Okay. It seems to not really work.
Well, they have to make a con save.
It seems to not really work.
I'm following them.
Alright. This person's running. Top speed.
So am I.
Alright. You pursuing too, Ernie?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm also going to try to cast command on it.
What's the range of command?
60 feet.
Okay. What are they gotta do?
They have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Where do I even see what my wisdom
Or
save is?
Click on
or
the spell.
follow what you do. What are you gonna? What's your command? What are you gonna tell him to do?
Stop.
Okay.
Because it's just a one-word command.
Okay. So you yell that, and the person all of a sudden like stops in their tracks, but then like 3 seconds later, shakes and then runs. Again, it seems like it sort of worked, and then stopped working.
So they might be undead. Because it doesn't have effect if they're undead. Or if it doesn't understand my language. So they're either undead or don't understand me.
I'm still pursuing.
Run.
But I'm like yelling that at you as we're
Oh,
pursuing.
okay. My movement speed's 35.
Just so that
by
way
the
you
way.
know.
I don't know if that makes a difference.
It doesn't really matter at this point because now I'm gonna have both of you roll an athletics check.
19.
18.
You guys are closing in on him, but you're not like super close to him. There's a lot of crowd in the way now, and there's people moving around. There's boxes moving around. There's it looks to be he darts he gets up just in time to slide underneath these people that are walking by with like a big beam thing. He slides up underneath the beam. He runs up and then he starts to jump up on these crates next to a building. I need both of you to make a dexterity check.
Mm,
22.
18.
Okay, you guys successfully follow him up the thing.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
He's constantly within a good I'd say like 50, 60 feet.
I'm gonna cast Krail's Maggot.
What the heck does that do?
So a 6-inch long maggot forms inside of a creature of your choice
Ew.
within range and begins to devour the target from within. Making a melee spell attack against your target while in range. On a hit, the target takes necrotic damage from the maggot equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. And as a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns, you can repeat the attack against your target. As an action on its turn, your target can make a melee weapon attack against the maggot with a weapon that deals piercing or slashing damage. Maggot has an AC equal to your spell save DC at 8 hit points.
Oh, that's
per spell
nasty.
slot.
Druids are nasty.
So I'm going to cast...
Casting maggots over here.
What does he have to do?
Ew, just one giant ass fucking magnet.
It says make a melee spell attack against your target.
Alright, so roll your d20 and add your spell, whatever that is, to hit.
That's gonna be my spell attack is
Yeah.
so that's 18.
Yeah, you cast it, and all of a sudden he kind of like stops for a second and like holds his side, and then like kind of keeps running as he goes along.
He takes 8 points of necrotic damage,
That's nasty.
and it lasts for 1 minute while I have concentration on him.
Okay, well you're concentrating on him anyway because you're running and following him. So I need you, while he's doing that, he runs and seems to kind of like, push through it anyway, and he jumps between two buildings. I need both of you to make me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics, you said?
Mm-hmm.
21.
10.
Rooney makes it to the other rooftop. Ariok, you jump and then you smack against the other building, and then you fall down to the ground. It's not very far. You don't really take any damage, but you fall down to the ground. So now you're on the ground running.
Okay, I'm still following.
Still following.
And I'm on the rooftops
You're on the
following?
rooftops. You have direct pursuit. So your concentration on the maggot drops.
Well, don't I have to make a concentration check?
Yeah, go ahead. But no, you... Oh, that's right. It only drops if you take damage.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So I didn't take damage. You said that.
Yeah. It drops or it doesn't drop?
No, you said I didn't take damage, so it wouldn't
Right.
drop.
No, it doesn't drop. But you roll the concentration, right?
Oh no.
But that's what you just did. Hold on. Nope, it drops. You do need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
At 4, it drops.
Yeah, it drops. Right here it says it can be dropped if you're overwhelmed by an enormous distraction, such as a wave crashing into you. You smacked. You went up against the building and slid down. So yeah, you dropped your Constitution. Rooney appears as soon as Ariok smacks up against the building. The guy seems to like kind of straighten up a little bit more and then start to run a little bit faster. That kind of tells you that he no longer. Well, you don't know what he did to him, but he's no longer hurting. For this next part, you know about the train game, right?
The what?
The train game.
No.
No.
The train game. My train goes.
Oh, yeah, I know my train goes.
The train go.
Okay, so my train goes from the Port of Ziz to the tavern to the mines. My train goes.
Yeah. Okay. So, this next part is very similar to that. You're on the rooftops. You're on the ground. You are still in pursuit of this person.
Yeah.
I need both of you to make a perception check to see if you can find the next way to maybe try to head him off. And then describe it to me.
Perception?
15.
15.
Okay. Rooney, you're closer. So, describe what you, like, how you get closer to him. Like, how you're going to do it. Like, maneuver around all the objects and stuff. You're on top of the rooftops.
Well, so we're jumping from rooftop to rooftop?
Yeah, I like dodging things.
Mm.
Jumping fences, dodging trees and trying to get away.
I guess while I'm chasing after him, I'm going to be looking for things that either I could possibly hook on and drop in his path, or things that he might possibly be trying to drop in my path, and avoiding those.
Okay.
Just basically keeping eyes on him, making sure he doesn't get away. Because I know that Ariok is still pursuing, he's just on the ground.
Okay.
But I know that he'll still be around.
Okay. He's running. There's like a fence thingy, kind of. Well, there's like a gap like this big,
Mm-hmm.
up underneath it. And he runs and he slides up underneath it.
I'd do the same.
You slide, but you don't. You like stop and then you end up hitting the thing. So no, you don't. Okay. What are you doing?
Okay, so I know he's still traveling one direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wild shape into a warhorse and increase my movement speed from 35 to 60, and I'm going to dash, and I'm going to try to get ahead of him so that I can meet him on the other side.
In this crowded city, you're going to turn into a warhorse.
Yep. And I'm just going...
You trying to break my game?
Oh.
I'm playing a game with you right now. This is a little mini game.
Okay, so my train goes.
Why is there a train?
I'm pretty sure I taught you this game.
Yeah, I know. You are now a warhorse. Yeah, you are neck and neck with him now. But he's still above you. He's still above you. You have to get up there. So how are you going to get up there as a warhorse?
Are there boxes?
Yeah, but none that a horse could stand on.
I'm gonna sure as shit try.
All right. Describe what you're going to do.
So as I've wild shaped into a horse, I'm gonna find, the classic action movie scene of just boxes lined up against some random wall, and I'm going to
Staircase it up?
Tippy-toe it.
staircase it up, kind of like the however the horse and the Lone Ranger did it.
Okay, you step on the first box and it falls in.
Okay, then I'm not gonna get on top of the roof. I'm just gonna keep going.
Rooney.
How far is he from me?
He's gained about an extra 10. Yeah. So you're about 60, 70 feet.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pull out one of my fuzzies, my bags of tricks, and I'm going to throw that.
While
way,
you're running?
yes.
Okay.
That way they can keep eyes on him too. That way, if I end up losing sight, they can still follow because their speed might be faster than mine, depending on what I roll.
Okay.
Is this my 8? Yeah, it's my 8. So I get a giant rat. Rats can
Can you
scurry
find a
pretty
giant
quick.
Yes, I can.
15, 20.
Squeak, squeak.
This is more like squeak, squeak.
Yeah.
He a big boy.
Squeak. Squeak,
Squeakers!
squeaking. Aw.
His name is Squeakers. Oh, I'm throwing pencils.
Dino, as they're running past and he's looking at the giant rat,
Your movement speed is 30.
you can see, this dude running across the rooftops, and all of a sudden you see Rooney tripping behind him, kind of, a little bit.
And a warhorse.
And then all of a sudden, yeah, you see a horse,
And a giant
it's,
rat.
It's obviously Ariok because it has this beautiful blonde mane.
So majestic.
They're like little feathers
Okay,
coming
so
out in
before
front of the
that,
ears.
I was imagining a big, like, black horse, but now it's just a big black horse with...
Yeah,
Yes.
with blonde mane.
Because tonight
And you're
will
like
be the
mid
night.
bite in your.
Oh,
your
I was going to pop in at some point,
Mhm.
like, you know, so what I missed, gyro in each hand. Just,
Oh yeah, no, that's
Double
totally
fisted
kind of how it is.
meat.
He's like, you're running by and you've got one and you're like, have.
So I'm watching, okay, so I'm watching them on the rooftop, and then Warhorse comes flying by. Everything in my gyro is just...
And you see him just munching as he's running. He totally stole it from you.
It's like Maximus.
Thanks, bro.
So, I was either going to say either levitate the Warhorse onto the roof, or I'm able to grab on
Okay. He's
and
running.
he can throw me. Yeah, I know.
He's not going to stop. So if you stop to do anything, you lose distance.
Well,
I feel like you
I
could
mean, I
jump
guess
on
he could
pretty
still
good.
try to get on my back. I mean,
As you're running? Yeah, I guess
Legolas
so.
did it.
Yeah. Okay.
try to rope lasso his ass.
Cool. You don't have to roll anything. Just describe how you're going to try to do it.
Alright, so obviously I'm pretty pissed off about the gyros. I don't give a crap about the guy on the roof. All I know is
You took
that
my food, damn it.
This horse.
my very stubborn, thick-headed brother just destroyed my dinner, which I just paid way too much for. And I need to catch up with him as quick as possible. And so I take out my rope dart and I use it as a lasso.
You lasso him and then go to try to jump on him? Okay. You miss. But as the guy's running past, you can hear him as he's jumping between buildings and buildings. He's sliding under things and jumping over stuff. He what?
Nothing.
He's doing that stuff, right? You can hear him yelling something. You're not really completely sure what it is because it's common and you don't speak common very well, but you've heard this word before. And a lot of people yell this before they jump over something.
Parkour!
You successfully lasso Ariok and you jump onto the back. So now you're both running together.
And I yell parkour, of course.
Rooney. The guy comes up onto a couple obstacles in the middle of the
This is
rooftop.
Prison Mike. It's Prison
And he's
Mike.
jumping over these boxes and stuff or whatever. They're kind of high. You're gonna... how are you gonna do it? You're gonna jump over the boxes? You're gonna...
Okay, so I'm going to continue running after him and try to climb over the boxes with him.
You're gonna jump over the boxes?
Yeah.
You sure?
No. Don't look at me like that.
You run, you go to jump on the boxes, and you didn't gain enough momentum, and you just kind of, crap, and you have to, like, climb over the boxes. It slows you down a little bit.
Okay.
There we are. You're a horse. How are you going to get up on the roof?
Okay, so I want to find something that I can use as like a ramp or?
You're in luck. So, as you're running, right? He's running across this way. You're running up. There's this building, and it kind of has like a wheelchair accessibility kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
There's a second floor.
Oh, great.
So it's it looks like it's more like so they can put dollies with boxes and they can wheel it up and down. You know, whatever. So you find one and it's perfect, and it's like 2 buildings ahead. You might be able to cut them off. You might be able to just get right behind it.
Okay, so I run up this and I leap onto the roof of the building and continue running.
Do you?
Yes.
No, you can't quite make it to the building.
Why not?
Yeah.
But you throw me in the process.
Ariak, what
I could buy him.
What are you gonna do? He just, or I mean, Adino. He's running. You're on his back.
Mhm.
He tries to jump, but what are you gonna do with that?
So that the height
It's a
of his
plus
jump,
4, so it's like a.
You're gonna
I'm
jump?
jumping
It's
off
a
his
plus
back.
4.
Yeah.
I've got my feet up on his back.
That
and
means
I'm
you
jumping.
have a high jump of 12 feet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
What are you gonna do? You jumping off his back?
I'm jumping off his back.
Yeah, no,
Onto the roof.
it goes horribly.
Why?
You miss. You just. You are 10 feet from this dude. You're on his back.
Mhm.
So. Ernie. Wait.
do I still have the opportunity to dash?
Okay. Yeah.
I want to dash. And like run into him.
Do you?
Parkour!
Okay. Dash.
I dashed.
Okay. You run him over. He's now lying prone on the ground, groaning.
Are you like tippy tapping on?
Ernie, you have one more
I've got
building.
one hoof on his chest.
You have one more building that you have to jump across to
You're
get to him.
drooling on him. What?
You have one more building that you have to jump across, or there's like a beam that you can probably balance beam across.
You and horses, they like open their little lips. Like,
I'm gonna run straight for the beam. Keep going, yelling parkour the entire way. Just parkour, 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 parkour.
Okay, you make it. Alright. A young male half-elf looks up at you as you're kind of pinning him to the ground, and he looks very terrified.
good.
And he goes, "No, please don't kill me."
I say you just do it.
Grime is just standing on the roof or
Or
something.
turkey leg. Do it.
Okay, bonus action. Then I'm going to revert back to Ariok.
That was good. Just random.
Sword in hand, like at this guy's jugular.
Okay.
And Adino tackles him because he's mad about the gyros.
Okay. Does he?
Yeah.
Sure.
Mhm.
Really?
Parkour, yeah.
Oh, okay. You tackle Adino. But the guy doesn't get up. He still looks terrified, but he kind of sits up for a second.
Why are you watching us?
What's with the flailing arms?
He tackled me. I'm trying to get back to him. Why were you following us?
I was sent to track you down by Twyn. He heard that you had stumbled across a seed, and he has some information for you.
Headbutt him. Who the hell is Twyn?
Twyn?
We.
Aren't you guys twins?
I don't know who you are, but you might want to stay out of this, or I'll mess you up.
He's the helmsman from the ship.
Oh.
You do recognize the helmsman from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ship. And the very same bugbear that you've only seen.
It's like,
As I'm eating some kind of meat on a stick, just going, yeah, that should be
That
doing that.
motherfucker has my turkey leg.
who's Twyn?
Twyn, he's the wizard that you guys helped change his wheel.
How does that old man know that we have some obscure magical item?
Don't
Maybe
ask me.
scrying
I don't
on
know
you.
how he does it.
Scrying. That mean he'd have to be like some.
Wizard that can cast a spell, or a cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, where is he? And
He wants you to meet him in Halifan as soon as you can.
Oh, Halifan. Great. That's just like, a couple 100 miles away from where we're going.
It doesn't have to be right away.
Oh, good. I'm glad there's not a timetable on this. Because
We'll
we've
get
got...
there in
Just
some
as
shirt.
soon as you can, because he has some vital information to you, I guess, about the seeds.
So why didn't he just come here?
He's busy doing research.
Alright, well, however
Halifan is a school.
you get back to to Twyn, let him know that we'll get there when we get there.
I was told to find you in Liran and then head back to Montreal.
We're on Ziz.
I just happened to have a late start.
Sorry about the maggot.
That's okay. I'm sure eventually my insides will heal.
No, you should really go see a priest. That's like bad stuff.
Thank you.
You know what? Come here. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
He is also a wizard.
Well, I'm the one who fucked him up, so
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Alright, you cure him.
Don't burn your resources if you don't need to.
It's too late. He gets 8 points of healing back, which is just a little less than what I did to him, so he's fine. Alright.
I'll put it this way. He's one of those NPCs that can't die unless I kill him off. So,
Alright.
you're welcome. Anyway, he introduces himself as well. He says his name is Artius Skipley.
That's a terrible name.
I came up with it in 5 minutes, and sorry.
No, that was Grime to him.
Oh.
That wasn't me.
Okay, yes, he was like, well, what's your name then?
I have no obligation to tell you.
Well, then don't make fun of my name.
I can do what I want.
Ooh, sassy.
Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah. You have run into Artius. So, that is Ziz for you. Be prepared to have some more little mini games like that.
That was eventful.
Yeah. Is that, my bad. Yeah. Anyway. Yes, because otherwise, yes. Ariok, you would have totally caught the dude. Way before then. But. Okay, so.
Okay, so...
This is the end of today's episode. Thank you all for listening. We hope that you join us again for another round of the Groggy Donkey.
Stay groggy, everyone.
Parkour.
Parkour.